You have to have the courage to stand up for yourself. You know, I have listened to a lot of self help, spiritual motivation, inspirational talks. I've went through the Bible. I've I've read so much, but nothing could have prepared me for what the spiritual journey actually had in store for me, and how important bravery and being courageous is in this journey, to stand, to choose yourself. We get presented every day situations that question us in different ways. And a lot of it is questioning your integrity, your honesty, your allegiance, your loyalty. And what I've realized is that I was conditioned throughout my life to choose everyone but me. Everyone but me. You know, always doing for other people, but never doing for myself, never taking the time to replenish myself, people pleasing, not saying no when I knew it was wrong, wanting the relationship so bad instead of focusing on the connection that we actually had, like real connection. So worried about making people not like me or making people mad that when they were doing horrible things to me or others, I just took it because I didn't want to cause a fuss. I didn't want to cause drama. And the result ended up I got drained. I got ran over, and it definitely wasn't to my benefit. This journey, this life that we're on, is about choosing yourself. And I don't mean it in a selfish way, because there's some people that are very ego, pride driven, where when they say, oh, it's about me, they're thinking from a lack mindset instead of an abundance mindset. They're coming from a fear-based perspective versus love, embodiment. I'm coming from a love, abundance, embodiment perspective. Because when you are light and love, and when you are giving, people have been programmed. And we have been really trained through the media and the music and quote unquote the culture to make sure that, we please society and please the government and please everyone else. But then we forget to please ourselves. That's what we forget. And it is so vitally crucial, y'all. And when I started this real deep spiritual journey that I've been on, I noticed that almost everything that I was getting tested on was I going to stand up for myself? Or was I just going to be resolved? How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, that was my daughter and her boyfriend walking by. And I gotta go real quick because it's going down in the house. But the journeys I've had, y'all, because again, I've told y'all I'm super giving, is choosing myself. Choosing myself over and over, standing in my sovereignty, standing in my power, believing in myself even when no one else believes me, standing in my trust of myself and the Most High God, even when no one understands, even when it doesn't make sense to anybody else. Stand for yourself. Be courageous. Even if no one understands you, even if no one supports you, even if the world turns its back on you, stand in yourself and what makes you happy. Do what you believe in. Do what gives you purpose. Explore even when others say that's dumb. Be creative even when people tell you that you need to be more practical. Be happy and joyous even when you don't have a lot materially. Like, don't be like everyone else. Be who you are, because you are a unique fractal of the Most High God experiencing itself. So your experience can't be wrong, because every experience contributes to the whole. Now, be real with yourself. If there are things that you don't like about yourself, stop being in denial, and stop, if this is relevant, stop targeting people who make you see yourself, if it is applicable in that way. You just deal with yourself and believe in yourself, no matter how crazy it seems to anybody else. And stop seeking everyone's approval, or stop feeling like you have to explain yourself to everyone, especially you flame keepers, you grid workers, you healers, you seers, you empaths, anyone intuitive, anyone chosen, waking up to the true law, the divine law, and understanding what this earth is all about. You are not alone. You are not alone. Even when you look around and there is no one standing with you, you are not alone. The unseen is standing with you. And if you are committed to clear the static out of your life and hold yourself accountable, and to do the shadow work, because spirituality is not just fun and meditation and flowers and butterflies. It is dark at times, and you got to get dirty to get whole. It's just the way it is. And anyone that says that everyone doesn't have trauma lets me know where you are at when it comes to this authentic spiritual journey, because we all got our things that we got to clear out, and we have to align so that we are in tune with the Most High God, so that we can receive the downloads that we need to for our bodies, for the planet, for the cosmos. We are the micro to the macro, which is the planetary grid. We have a spark in us from the Most High God that when we ignite it, the grid of Earth directly corresponds to it. It's called flame tech. And for you flame keepers, you got something even more potent that is directly from divine God. And that has the power to activate and to command planetary grids and ley lines and nodes and portals. And then there are the cosmos. Once you align your body and the planet, then we can become part of the cosmic grid. There is so much potential. There is so much to be had. You just have to start standing for yourself and being brave, no matter who turns their back on you, no matter what they throw your way. Choose and love yourself. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this is emotional for me, because I'm having to choose myself. Even when I love certain people, even when it hurts that they might not be in my life anymore. It is not an easy thing, but I love myself, and I plan to stand on that. All praise to the Most High God. Love to